Well, aren't these Saturdays coming around fast, Greg?
They usually do once a week.
Yes, they do. Greg, we've got a jam-packed show today. We are tasting some more American snacks and food. American. We are also recreating another classic game show, Greg. And we're talking about some forgotten films. Here it is again, Greg. Fact Fight, the section where we fight it out with facts. That's easy for me to say. And this week, Greg, I am the winner again. So let me just put on here my score. So now it is 6-4, Greg. 2 in front now you are. 6-4 to you still. So I'm hoping that my fact is another belter this week. Let's hear yours, Greg.
Brace yourself, here it comes, Jace. Did you know that MTV went live on August the 1st, 1981, and the first video they showed was Video Killed the Radio Star?
Yes.
Yes.
I did know that, yeah. You said, did you know? Yes, I did know that. Greg.
Yeah, but that's ironic, isn't it? Video Killed the Radio Star.
Like rain on your wedding day.
Isn't it ironic?
Free ride when you've already paid.
It's good advice that you just didn't
take.
And who would have thought?
Anyway, Greg, that's a good fact, that.
Thanks, but you knew anyway.
It's one that I think many people will already know.
Don't patronise me.
But I've got one here. Do you know Forbes, the people who put together the rich list, like the list of the richest people in the world?
Yeah, it's The Rock at the moment, isn't it?
I don't know, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they calculated in 2011 that Scrooge McDuck of DuckTales fame was worth $44.1 billion.
What so?
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing, but what's the fact?
Well, that's the fact.
No, you show the joke book. I'm reading it from the card.
Okay.
Jason?
Yes, Greg?
A woman was on the floor and I said, what happened? And she said, a load of books fell off the wall and landed on her head. I said, well, you've only got your shelf to blame.
Now it's time for a commercial break.
These potatoes are for the crisp makers. Here they won't come up.
We're too good to be any old crisp. We wanna be Smith's Crisp. We wanna be Smith's Crisp. We're not budging until we make you see that if we were Smith's Crisp, if we were Smith's Crisp, what tasty, light and golden crisp we'd be.
I better phone Smith's.
We wanna be Smith's Crisp.
Smith's Crisps. So good, every potato wants to be one.
So, Greg?
Yes?
I have purchased from America some more snacks.
You've actually got this from America?
A lot of this came from America. That didn't, but I'll tell you about that in a minute.
Oh?
Some American snacks for us to try. Because we enjoyed it last time, didn't we? I don't think we'll have time to try all of these because, well, probably get a bit boring. But should we dive right in with a Snickers Crisper?
Go on then.
I have no idea what a Snickers Crisper is. Crisp rice, milk chocolate, caramel, peanuts in 2 squares. Now we just have like regular Snickers here, don't we?
So they've just added rice to it then.
That's what it sounds like.
Go on then, Joe.
There's 2 squares in here. There's one for you.
Thanks very much.
There's one for me. I like it. Rice and peanuts.
I'm not feeling that.
I like that.
No, the rice. I don't like the rice bit. It's exactly the same as Snickers, but they've just thrown Rice Krispies in.
I like it.
Well, I'll save that for later.
So to wash it down, Greg, which one of these drinks would you like to try?
I'll have the mature cheddar sauce.
That's not a drink.
Oh.
But we don't really get squeezed cheese in this country anymore, do we?
Squeezy cheese?
You can't find this, like, American cheese, squeezed cheese, in the UK, can you? What am I trying to say?
Just spit it out, James.
We don't get this, do we?
Spit your cheese out.
So if you want to make like a Philly cheesesteak sandwich in this country, you can't put the cheese on it because we don't have this. So I bought you that, Greg.
Oh, thanks, mate.
It's all right. Try that
Appreciate
later.
that. Yeah, I will.
So we've got some Gatorade here.
What?
Gatorade, which is a very famous American sports drink, you will have seen in lots of films.
Oh, yeah. I've got a glass of it.
And there's some iced tea, which we don't really do in this country.
Well, we're too mad on normal tea, aren't we?
You can get iced tea over here now, I think, but this is some Arizona iced tea. Which one of those would you like to try, Greg?
I really couldn't give a I don't care.
Why don't we have a go with the iced tea?
Go for
Let's
it.
try iced tea.
Would you like me to pour?
Yes, you pour.
Okay,
please.
you carry on talking.
You be mum. What else? What I'd like to try here, Greg, that I've been trying to get my hands on for a long time, is a moon pie.
Oh, moon pie!
I believe these are very popular in America. Thanks very much. Could I have a bit more, please? Come on, Greg. Thanks very much.
Moon pie.
Moon pie. Now, this isn't the original flavour. This is a salted caramel flavour. So, how's your iced tea, Greg?
Oh.
Could you
Oh.
could you cut this in half while I try my iced tea?
Yeah. Oh. Well, I'm not having that off. You just stuck your nose on it.
I mean, yeah, cheers.
Yeah, go on. Enjoy the tea.
I mean, that's not the nicest drink that I've ever drunk.
No.
It's not the worst drink I've ever drunk.
No, that was the thing we had a few weeks
Root
ago.
beer.
Root beer. Oh.
Let's tuck into this.
There's another one there.
Yeah, no, that's a vanilla flavoured one.
Oh, what's this one?
This is salted caramel. Look at that.
Salty
Look at that goodness.
goodness.
That's dry.
That's the blandest thing I've ever tasted in my life.
It's a bit dry.
What?
So far, this is going really well, isn't it?
I think they advertise things and make things sound incredible, and they're not.
Should we try one more thing?
Well, yeah, I've not enjoyed anything so far.
Should we try a ho-ho? There's a ho-ho there for you, Greg.
You bought me a hoe.
A ho-ho.
What's a hoe?
It's made by the same people who make Twinkies.
Oh, Die Hard.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a caramel swirl. Oh no, chocolate swirl. Cadbury. I hope you're going to clean up after yourself. That's just a chocolate swirl, isn't it? Cadbury.
Yeah, we have something very similar to that. Mine's all squashed.
I'm going to drink this thing.
These are American food, but you can now get these quite easily in the UK, Twinkies. And this particular limited edition Ghostbusters Twinkie
Ghostbusters!
has Slimer's slime in the middle of it, Greg. And my girls bought me these from a well-known shop where you can get bargains for your home.
Your girls?
Daughters.
Oh.
Where you can get bargains for your home.
I thought you were about the ho-hos again then.
So you can get those in the UK if anybody wants a Twinkie. It's key lime flavoured filling, Greg. Is it? How is it? I can't even open mine.
It's probably a good job.
Oh my lord. I think we'll leave that there. Greg, I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, but I have got a bit of a thing for big box VHS videos.
You have mentioned it once or twice, Jason.
Mentioned what?
That you've got a bit of a thing for big box VHS videos.
Oh, well, I have got a bit of a thing for big box VHS videos. And so, we're going to take a look at 2 big box VHS videos that you may have forgotten, Greg.
Well, I haven't, because I've got
Would you
one
like
here.
to get yours out? And the video.
Oh,
Teen Wolf 2, Greg. You remember that?
yeah.
You do? You haven't forgotten it?
No, I remembered it.
All right.
I think a lot of people do forget it, though.
Well, it was, of course, the sequel to Teen
Adam
Wolf
Sandler. Teen Wolf.
with Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, but this one doesn't star Michael J. Fox.
It doesn't star any of the original cast except for 2 people. The guy who played Chubby is the original guy, and somebody else, but I can't remember who. But all of the other characters have been recast. Jason Bateman plays Scott's cousin, so it would be Michael J. Fox's cousin in the film. But he too is inflicted with the gene that makes him turn into a werewolf. This film was universally panned everywhere.
Yeah, I remember. But it's become one of them. It's like He-Man, isn't it? It's become one of them things that's actually it's cool to like now.
Teen Wolf, the original, was actually quite a low budget film as well. But fortunately for the makers of that film, after Michael J. Fox had finished making Teen Wolf, he then went into Back to the Future. So he suddenly became like the most popular actor on the planet. And so Teen Wolf, the original, did really well. This has got the slightly less popular Jason Bateman as the lead character in it, and didn't do quite as well.
Jason Bateman is Teen Wolf 2. Todd Howard is a regular guy
Bye.
with a couple of problems.
You just hit me with a dead frog.
Jerk.
Just like his cousin Scott.
Feeling a little furry in there, buddy?
The good news is he's going to college.
This fine young man carries our hopes and dreams into the ring.
All right.
Teen Wolf 2.
Strange boy.
So that was Teen Wolf 2, Greg.
It was as bad as I remember.
Really?
No,
Not
worse.
I've got another one for you. The Invisible Kid, Greg. Do you remember this?
This was brilliant.
Kinda.
It was.
It was at the
brilliant.
time, yeah.
It was brilliant.
This was released in 1988, and it's another film that was universally panned.
Why? Why was it panned?
I don't know, the critics hated it, said that it was full of cliches and all of that kind of stuff. But as like a 12-year-old kid, I would have been in 88, 12, 13-year-old kid, I thought it was great.
How old?
Shall I read you the bit on the back here?
Yeah, go on then.
Grover's mum can see right through him. Grover Dunn and his friend Milton McLean discover an invisibility powder whilst experimenting with Grover's deceased father's scientific notes. If I remember rightly, the powder doesn't work until he leaves it outside and a pigeon poops in it. And that is like the secret ingredient they needed to make it work.
Did you just say poop?
Poop. Yeah. It's a family show, Greg.
No, it's just I've never heard poop.
Why not?
Is it because you've had some American food?
Yeah, poop. So that is The Invisible Kid. Would you like to see the trailer?
I don't know. Is he in it?
Here he is.
Who brought Day-Glow cockroaches to Parents' Night? Have you ever had one of those days when you wished you could just disappear? Follow me.
You take that stuff and you bury it.
Grover Dunn is having one of those days. He's in trouble.
Come on, please. I can explain.
He's in love.
I know. You've got her in here somewhere.
And he's about to become invisible. The Invisible Kid.
I don't know why the editing department has put that intro in because there's no more farts from around the world. It's
No,
gone.
there isn't, Greg. But I told you I had a plan, didn't I? Just you wait. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, what?
Take your pick, Greg.
Oh,
There's 10 in each of those. 30 weeks of farts right there.
I think I've just followed through.
Oh,
That is amazing. So we've
I
got
would personally like to suggest this one.
farts, a spotter's guide, farts in the wild, and Jurassic farts. Well, let's go with your one then, Jason. Let's have
do
10
that.
weeks of yours.
And let's save these two, Greg, for afterwards.
Pull my finger. No, don't. From the gentle hiss of the silent but deadly to the rip-roaring salute of the seismic blast, this hilarious illustrated mock spotter's guide identified the field marks, voice, habits and range of 10 common windbreakers.
Yes.
So we've got 10 weeks of the spotter's guide to fart.
Come on then, Greg.
So we
Let's
go first.
Have the first one. What is it called?
The first one actually is called the seismic blast.
I'm looking forward to this.
Why don't you read the tagline this week and I'll press the button.
Description. Recently declared an alternative to ethanol, this green steam creates tremendous force through the narrow orifice.
That'll do for me. So this, ladies and gents, is the seismic blast. And just to recap,
I can tell this is going to be another good book, Greg.
yep, that is the seismic blast. Next week we are Bull. I don't want to say it. We're not going around the world now, so I don't need to say it, but that is our brand new section, A Spotter's Guide to Farts.
We are recreating, Greg, another classic game show right here in our studio.
I think this will be a keeper, this one.
No expense has been spent
On what, the set?
on any of it. Apart from
Is this it?
£1 at the car boot sale.
£1?
Yes,
£1?
£1.
That's amazing.
We are recreating Blankety Blank.
Which era?
Les Dawson era, the
It has to
golden
be.
era,
It has to
first
be.
done by Terry Wogan, who did a very good job.
Yeah, but it was a standard game show then, wasn't it?
Les Dawson brought another level to it, didn't he, for us? So we're recreating the Les Dawson era of Blankety Blank.
Spoiler, they're bringing it back, aren't they?
Apparently so, yes.
David Walliams. is the
David
host.
Williams. Let's see what that's like, shall we?
Yeah, I can imagine.
Anyway, what's going to happen here, Greg, is... Forgot your name then.
It's Greg.
Yeah, thanks. We are going to read out a Blankety Blank clue,
20 years.
and then you're going to write the answer down on your little card, and I'm going to try and guess what it is.
And all the clues are here in the handy
Blankety
instruction
Blank
manual.
instruction manual.
Wonderful. So, here we go. You ready?
Yes.
Joining at home. When Aladdin lost his lamp, Jason,
Yes.
and wanted the genie, he rubbed his blank... I've got a right answer now, haven't I?
Yes.
This is
Keep it clean.
definitely family, isn't it?
Yeah.
When Aladdin lost his lamp and he wanted the genie, he rubbed his blank. Definitely no. No? Okay.
Can I guess now?
You can. Do you want me to read it out one
Yes,
more time?
please, yeah.
When Aladdin lost his lamp and he wanted to call the genie, he rubbed his blank.
Belly.
Goodness for that. No. Go on, have another go. Clean.
Nipples.
Not clean. Did you burp then?
A little bit, yeah.
It's the moon pie. No, it's not. I'll give you one more go.
Foot.
Oh, right. Toe.
Oh, I don't think Les would have given me that, would he?
No. Well, you wouldn't have made it on the show. You've got to have a bit of a personality to go on blankety blank.
Right, Greg, my turn.
Come on then.
After the caveman dug the world's first hole, he stuck his blank in it.
Can you read it again, please?
After the caveman dug the world's first hole, he stuck his blank in it.
Still a family show, isn't it? Well, I'm going to say axe.
Axe.
He stuck his axe in it.
It's not what I've written on my card.
Foot?
No, I'll give you a clue.
Poo.
That's a whole other game show, isn't it? Give us a clue.
Poo?
I've channeled my inner Les Dawson for this. After the caveman dug the world's first hole, he stuck his blank in it. Any ideas?
No. PlayStation?
Mother-in-law. Channeled my inner Les, because he told lots of mother-in-law jokes, didn't he?
Yeah, but
So
that's...
after the caveman dug the world's first hole, he stuck his mother-in-law in it. Brilliant. Right, Greg, that's very nearly it for today's episode.
Yep, I'll get the address on again because as you can all see, there's no fridge. Again, the fridge of fame is never going to happen because this idiot can't even buy a fridge.
If you would like to turn your attention to the Tea and Toast telephonic time warp transmitter, Greg, you will see a fridge of fameness.
So you've nicked my idea from last week and you've copped out by putting a picture of a fridge on there.
No, I haven't copped out. I'm still going to get a board for us to put here.
In actual fact, that's not a fridge, is it?
Of course it's a fridge.
No,
it's the top half of the fridge.
That's the freezer.
The freezer of fame, then.
Oh, I like it.
And so what we're going to do is we're going to work through your emails in the order that we got them. So, first up, Greg, on here, this is Dave Bloomer in the 80s with the Doctor Who car.
That's amazing. In the 80s?
Yeah, the car's name was Bessie. I thought it was Brum.
Oh yeah, Brum.
It's not Brum.
No, Brum's about this big.
And it says a random picture from the past, so I can't actually confirm if it was the 80s, but it is obviously 80s or 90s.
Them sure to tell me it's very 80s.
Yeah, so that's Dave Bloomer, Greg, on the Fridge of Fame. It's there, look.
That's amazing, isn't it?
And next on the Fridge of Fame, Greg, this is Lee Bergin from Lincoln. He has obviously dressed himself up in this lovely 80s outfit. I don't know if he's on his way out somewhere or if he just wears that at the weekends. But that's Lee. He sent us that picture of himself in his 80s gear.
Do you think he's married?
Well, I wouldn't like to be rude, Greg.
I mean, yeah.
That's Lee on the Fridge of Fame there.
Okay, thanks, Lee.
Got, one more coming up, and I can't just get to the information that came with this one, Greg.
Do you want me to fill in?
Here we go on there. So this is
brilliant.
from Emma Wyatt, and Emma says, I thought I'd send you a photo of my sister and I from the 80s. I'm on the left. So that would be Emma.
Oh, that's brilliant.
As I'm 40 on the 25th of June.
Is that when it was sent?
Yeah. Happy birthday for 25th of June.
Jason, that's terrible. That's your fault not getting this fridge sorted.
Well, it's sorted now, Greg.
It's the end of August.
And I'm nearly 40. That's how long it's been.
Yeah, and it was my birthday last week, and you never got me a thing.
Yeah, tried. So that's Emma there on the left, who is now 40 and 2 months old. So, Greg, that's our first 3 pictures on the Fridge of Fame there.
Well, the top there, I mean, they're on the freezer. They're on the fridge.
Can you get the interweb address up,
Okay,
please?
Jason.
This is our email address. If you'd like to appear on the Fridge of Fame, you can send us a picture or a drawing or anything
You
else.
sound like Philip Schofield then.
Did I?
Yeah, you did a little bit.
TNT@topgoo.com. That's TNT@topgoo.com. It doesn't have to be in capitals like it is on here.
All right.
How Greg drew it.
It was just a thing I did, that's all.
It's good, Greg.
Thing of beauty, that is.
And we'll do some more Fridge of Fame next week and the coming weeks as we work through the emails that we've received.
Yeah, we do appreciate it.
We really do. But in the meantime, Greg, we will see you again on Tea and Toast next week.
Have a great week.